Hello, Brian, ZL3XDJ, back in the shack again, and we're just doing a bit of a follow-up with some results between the three element vertical firing long path, and just for this test I've put a single element vertical up in the garden as well, which are quite a distance away from each other. So we're just going to have a look and see what kind of results we got between. Initially, I did have a single vertical. Then I added a parasitic reflector, and then just recently I added a second parasitic reflector firing long path. So this is just very rough and ready. There's no mathematics, no numbers and figures to go with this. It's just sort of a suck it and see between the three element firing a long path and the single vertical on 20 meters, and we'll see what kind of results we're going to get. I have no idea how this is going to work out, so it's all going to be new to me anyway. So here we go. First of all, just I did some CQ calls on CW 100 watts on 20 meters, and just looking at some of the reverse beacon spots, and I've got a couple of stills which I'll just show you. And then we'll just have a listen on the radio itself, and see what if there's any difference at all. So the band is fairly quiet. It's a little bit early. We're about an hour and a half away from darkness and the grey line. So, but we'll just have a quick listen, and we'll just find a signal, and then simply just switch between the single vertical and the three element parasitic array firing long path, and just see what we get. So at the moment we are on the I've got a wee switching unit up here, which I've just rigged to the aerials. Obviously one goes to the three element, one goes to the single vertical. The single vertical, by the way, has got 16 quarter wave radials on it spread around the garden, so it's fairly decent. But as I say, band conditions down here are quite poor. So let's have a quick listen, find a signal. So that's an Italian station, and he's about 5.6, 5.7, and we'll switch back to the single vertical now. So the audio is still quite nice. Signal report, I think about 5.455, so a couple of S points. That's the single vertical we're listening to now. Switch back to the three element now. So yeah, I think it's audio is a little bit better on the three element, but I think the signal is he's sort of picking 5 and 7. I think it's an American station he's talking to, so we're on the three element at the moment. We'll just switch back to the single element, and we just about lost him. He's still there, but yeah, bit of a difference. Three element. single element. Back to the 3 element. Just wander up the band. Just going to generally just have a quick look, have a quick listen. There's somebody calling CQ. It's always the case when you go into a station, they're just going off. So this is on the 3 element, firing long path. We'll just wait till he comes back and then switch between the 2. So this signal is actually here in ZL. So I presume the strongest signal will be in Europe. We'll soon find out. Yeah, another Italian station. So that's on the 3 element. We'll now switch to the 1 element now. Yeah, again, audio hasn't changed a lot. It's about a 5 and 5 on the single element, switching back to the 3 element now. Yeah, it's gone up to about a 5 and 7. So again, about 2 S points, which is pretty much which I get on transmit between the 2 antennas, between the 3 element and the 1 element. I find I get about 1 to 2 S points gain, obviously on the 3 element. Let's just have a quick look up on sideband. I'll just go up the band here and see if we can find a station. So we're on the 3 element vertical at the moment. Some QRM with that guy, I don't know who he is, but it sounds like an American station. He's about 5'9". Back to, that's on the 3 element, so we'll go down to the single element. So again, yeah, he's 5'7", 5'9". On the single element, go back to the 3 element now. And yeah, he's a 5'9" plus. Not the best of audio for some reason, but there you go. Let's have a quick listen further up. Actually sounds like another American station. The band, it's a little bit early yet for Europe, so Italy Zulu 5 Italian station on the 3 element, and he's about a 5 and 7. Switch over to the single element now, and he disappears on me. Not to worry. But got some strange crackling and static on the band today. I only presume it could be must be that. Oh, well, that's a bit different. Anyway. Another American station, 5'9" plus on the 3 element. Switch over to the single element now. and it's actually a bit better, which only sort of proves to me the 3 element is firing long path is directional. Go back to the 3 element, and yeah, it's slightly stronger, but not much difference. So I can only put that down to direction that the antenna is pointing in. So there we go. Not a great deal on the band to have a look at, but generally I take from that the 3 element on receive is probably 2 S points. Most stations are 2 S points stronger than they are on the single element. Apart from that last American station, who maybe that was just directional, and the same as I said earlier on transmit. I normally get about 2 S points gain on the 3 element over the 1 to 2 S points gain over the single element. So there we go.